Giving honor to God,
Yeah.
to our elders, and to our pastor, and to my brothers and sisters in the clergy, and to all of you, my brothers and sisters in Christ.
Yes.
I greet you in the name of the lily of the valley,
Yeah.
the bright and morning star,
Yeah.
the rose of Sharon,
Yeah.
that name which is above every name,
Yeah.
on earth, in heaven, and under the earth, Jesus,
Yeah.
our Lord and our Savior.
Yeah.
It is certainly an honor for me to be present tonight for such a historic occasion. I'm so glad to be an honorary AME.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I don't know how you get to join, but I'm getting kind of tired of the back. We're the disconnectional church. You know, Baptists, if you don't like somebody, get two people and start another one. As you get older, you get weary of all that division.
My Lord.
I also want to greet everyone tonight on behalf of the faculty and trustees, staff and students, alumni of New York Theological Seminary. I see many graduates, alum, students here tonight. The AME has insisted on an educated clergy.
Yeah. That's right.
And New York Seminary has been so glad to be a part of that, and hope to continue to be a part of training your next generation of leaders.
Yes.
Tonight I want to think about the history and of the AME Church, its importance, its radicality, its freshness for this moment.
Oh yeah.
It's not just a birthday.
Well.
It's a revolution day.
Yeah.
But to get a handle on what it might have meant then and what it might mean now,
Well.
I want to turn to that last book in the New Testament.
Well.
Go ahead, preacher.
The book of Revelation.
Yeah.
You read the 21st chapter. I want to talk tonight about sanctified resistance.
My God.
Go ahead, sir.
Preach.
Sanctified
Yeah.
resistance.
Yeah.
Shall we pray? Gracious and eternal God, we give you thanks
Yes, we do, Lord.
that you are who you are.
Yes.
And we humbly come before you this evening asking that you might spare a word for us. For what we need is you. We need your presence. We need your spirit. We need to hear something that startles our life into new obedience.
My Lord.
Now may the words of my mouth and the meditations of our hearts be acceptable in thy sight, O God, who is our strength and our Redeemer.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
The book of Revelation is written in about 90, the second generation of the church. It's in Asia Minor. Scholars say there's some 80,000 Christians in Asia Minor at that time, spread among 4 million. And they had a leader named John. John was already under arrest on the Isle of Patmos.
My Lord.
There was a new emperor named Domitian.
Yeah.
Domitian declared what was called then the imperial cult.
My God.
That is, he had the right to declare under Roman law that he was divine.
All right.
My mind.
Preach today, sir. Preach today, sir.
So, if you were asked, who is Lord? The correct Roman answer would be
Preach, sir. Go ahead, sir. Yeah.
Domitian.
Yeah.
Preach the text, Reverend.
Preach up.
So John, already under arrest, knows that trouble is coming.
My.
I see you.
You can't call Domitian Lord if Jesus is Lord.
Well,
You got a problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
And when you got a problem, somebody needs to give you some teaching, some advice about what to do.
Go ahead, preacher.
So he's in prison. And he needs to get the word out to the Christians scattered among Asia Minor about what's happening, what's going to happen, and what they need to do.
Yeah.
But the oppressor isn't stupid.
Say so.
You can't just write it in common language.
Mama.
If you
Well,
write in common
I
language,
hear you, preacher.
the oppressor will know what you're telling the oppressed to do.
Go ahead, preacher. Go
work
ahead,
it, work it.
So John writes in a code language. Revelation is a code book for Christians.
That's right. Go ahead, preacher.
A code book for Christians under oppression.
Yeah.
So he talks about Babylon.
My.
Now there was no Babylon in that day.
All right.
But Babylon stood in the Jewish and Christian imagination for a place of captivity.
That's right.
A place of slavery, a place of domination.
Yeah.
And he talked about Jerusalem. Jerusalem was going to them.
Mama.
But Jerusalem stood for the city of God, the place of God, the rule of God, the joy of God. You know, code language is not so unusual to use.
Mama. All right.
You can remember during the days of slavery. There were some code hymns
That's right. That's right.
that were sung.
Going somewhere, Reverend.
People down worshiping by the riverside.
Going somewhere.
Master thinks you're just having a kind of Jesus moment.
Go ahead.
And suddenly someone starts singing, "Steal away,
Yeah.
steal away home
Go ahead.
to Jesus."
Go ahead. Preach.
The coast is clear. Take the freedom train north. Or at least in Baptist churches we sing, "Wade in the water." Yeah, we know about code.
That's right.
Some folks say these young people in the rap, they got code.
Yeah.
We just can't figure it out, but they got code.
Preach.
But Revelation has a code.
That's right.
John says Babylon, which is the code name for Rome, for Domitian. Babylon is doomed. Babylon is damned.
Yeah.
Babylon has no hope. Babylon has no future. But you're living in Babylon.
My.
Go ahead, preacher.
Jerusalem, on the other hand, is blessed, redeemed, life-giving, liberational, full of hope. So John says, you know they're going to come and knock on your door. And they're going to ask you, who is Lord?
My.
My, preacher.
Now, I know some of you Christians. You got the I'll go along to get along modality.
All right.
You know, God in my heart,
Yeah.
I love you. I really do love you. You know.
You know.
Hey.
get along. So I'm going to say Domitian.
Well, go ahead, you're preaching.
Jesus.
God says, no, you don't get to have it
Both ways.
both ways.
My. Yes, sir.
You got to decide now whether you honor Babylon or whether you honor Jerusalem. You got to choose. But in order to choose, you've got to be more enamored by the possibility of Jerusalem than you are afraid of Babylon.
Yeah.
So somebody needs to paint a picture of a new day coming.
Yeah.
You got to be able to see beyond the now to the not yet.
Go ahead,
If you just think the now is all there is, you're doomed to the misery of the moment.
You're preaching.
So lift up your eyes. I can see
Yeah.
a new day, a new heaven, and a new earth,
Yes.
a new city.
Yeah.
In which God will dwell with God's people, and there'll be no more sorrow,
Yeah.
no more pain, no more suffering,
My.
no more weeping,
Yeah.
no more racism, no more discrimination, no more inequity.
My God.
But you got to be able to see with one eye when they knock on the door, look over the shoulder of the oppressor, and see what is beyond so you don't get trapped in what is.
You preaching, doctor.
This is not by in the by sky after a while.
That's right.
That is, if you can't see a new heaven, you're stuck with the mess that is around us. So, John says to those early Christians, what must you do? What must you do? You must resist. Resistance is a form of obedience to Jesus.
Yes.
Resistance is a path to the power of God. Resistance is the way of standing firm. So when they come, engage in sanctified
My God.
resistance.
My God.
Sometimes a no is a prelude to a Holy Ghost yes.
Come on, preacher. Ah.
Sometimes until you can say no, you don't get no power,
Well,
no strength, no endurance. So he said, stand fast. Stay put. Have faith. And have some courage. Engage in sanctified
sanctified.
resistance.
Yes, sir.
It seems to me that that's what was happening prior to 1816.
My God.
You're preaching, Chuck.
That when Richard Allen and those forebearers came out because of the racism of the church to start a new movement, it was a sanctified
Resistance.
resistance.
Yes, sir.
Sanctified resistance, which said we're going to honor our own God-given creation. We're going to start a brand new thing. And while it may have been a sociological protest, oh, hallelujah.
Yeah.
You know, we need more of them today, but it's also a theological protest.
Yes.
Because the forebears were saying, you don't get to tell me about the nature of humanity.
My God.
God either created us all equal, or there's some system of oppression that some of us will never get involved in or be able to come to.
My.
In this breaking away, they were saying, created all of us.
All right, sir.
Black and white, young and old.
Yeah.
Free men and women.
Yeah.
It's a powerful theological declaration.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, all right.
No one has the right to say I'm not human.
My God.
That I can't pray on my knees.
Yeah.
That I can't sit in front of the bus.
My
That
God.
I can't have my own rights. That I can't have my own housing. That my children can't be educated. It's a matter of being human.
My God.
And God promises us
Yeah.
that humanity.
Yes.
Yes.
That's sanctified
Yeah.
resistance.
Yeah.
But it's also sanctified resistance, and it redefines the nature of the cross.
My mind.
Oh, yeah.
Some folks are saying the cross, the power of the cross, only relates to those we choose.
My mind.
Oh, my.
Some folks are saved and some folks are not so saved.
My Lord.
Some folks are better saved than other folks are saved.
My God.
You preaching, sir.
White folks have an advantage over black folks.
My Lord.
Preacher.
Either Jesus paid it all
Yeah. Come on.
to him I owe,
Yeah.
or he didn't pay nothing.
My God.
The forebearer said, Jesus
Yeah, paid it all.
paid it all.
Yeah.
Every man, every woman,
Yeah.
young and old, black and white, brown and yellow. Jesus
Jesus.
paid it all.
Yeah.
Sanctified resistance.
Yeah.
And the forebearer said, the table that God creates, the communion table, is an open table where all who believe can come.
My God.
It's not a segregated table. It's not a table for some now and some later.
My
It
mind.
is an open table in which God says, come,
Yeah.
ye who are weary, come.
Yeah.
Ye who languish,
Come on, preacher.
come.
Yes.
You who have need, come.
Yeah.
You who are sin sick, come.
Yeah.
You who have something that come.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sanctified.
That's sanctified. Yes, sir.
Sanctified resistance.
Good preaching, good preaching.
And I want to thank God
Yeah.
for Richard Allen, for the courage of the AME forebearers to not stay put, to not put up with, to not honor, to not bow down to the foolishness of racism and discrimination. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Sanctified resistance.
Yes, sir.
That was then.
But now, all right.
It seems to me we have the same,
You preaching, sir.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
same,
yeah. Same.
the same enduring challenge
My mind.
now.
Yeah.
Inequity is on the rise.
Well,
Income inequality is worse than it's been in 2 generations.
my mind.
Our young men are still in prison more than they're in college.
My mind.
Preacher.
Black lives matter.
Yeah.
Maybe what we learned from our forebearers, we need to reaffirm as we celebrate. 200 years, hallelujah. But the eternal challenge remains, how do I say no to a negative world?
My God.
How do I say no to the principalities and powers of this evil age? How do I say no to the hate speakers? How do I say no to the warmongers? How do I say no?
Preach.
I got to be engaged in and sanctified
Come on, preacher.
resistance.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to help me to learn how to say no, to stand steady, to stand true,
Yeah.
to stand faithful,
Yeah.
to not give up, to not give in,
Yeah.
not go along.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to help me.
Yeah.
Does somebody need to help you?
Yeah.
The church
Yeah.
needs to find a new voice
Yeah.
on this anniversary to say to a dying world, we've seen a new way.
Yeah.
We have a new vision.
Yes.
I think there's a new heaven
Yeah.
and a new earth.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about something. It's coming.
Come on.
It's possible.
Yeah.
That there'll be no more weeping and
Yeah.
no more crying and
Yeah.
no more dying and no more pain and no more sin and no more iniquity. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
You can get there.
Yeah.
Oh, hallelujah.
Yeah.
Sanctified. Sanctified.
Yeah.
Oh, sanctified.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Sanctified.
Sanctified.
Resistance.